I witnessed my own daughter, who's a teenager, playing Wii and using that at home and seeing how she was engaging not just on a level of having fun and enjoyment, but some of the games that she was playing actually were extremely challenging, and I could see how much thinking was going on, and it was a different form of learning that she was experiencing. So as I was thinking about my own work on African agricultural development and policy issues, I thought, how might we take the best elements of the games that I'd used in my own teaching and training, games like Africulture and the Green Revolution, and also draw in my insights from the work that I and my colleagues have done for many years on these themes, and use the power of computers. We call it the African farmer game, and it is very much about allowing people who play it to be confronted by uncertainty. Environmental uncertainty, technological uncertainty, economic and social uncertainty, and having to make complex decisions with that imperfect information. And so it's about exposing people who are studying rural development, agricultural development, who want to be future researchers, future policymakers, to encounter the realities, if you will, within the limits of the simulation, but the realities that small farmers face on a day-to-day basis. And it allows them then, when we have our debriefing, which is a critical part, not just playing the game, but reflecting on what came out of the game, to think about the strategies that farmers pursue, to think about the kinds of policies and technical support and services they require to allow them to follow those successfully in the real world. And as I say, it is only a simulation, but I think it does give people an experience that's both intellectual and emotional, that raises their awareness and increases their appreciation for those challenges and for the innovation and inventiveness, shall we say, of small farmers in these environments. We just played the game last week and had feedback from people after that, and people were saying how much they cared about their families, about their households. They cared when they lost someone, somebody died because of some of those nutrition problems or other health and disease related problems. They cared when their crops failed. Then they thought about it quite seriously afterwards, and it affected them at that emotional level. And so people were thinking and experiencing things in ways that they might not do if they just read a paper or a book that we would have published on that topic, perhaps talking about some of the same issues.